Good afternoon. This is All India Radio. I am Valsa Williams with the Midday News. The headlines. Mass yoga demonstration programs held across the country and abroad on the occasion of International Yoga Day. President Ram Nath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, union ministers and other personalities joined thousands of people at various places to perform yoga. Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad tables the Triple Talaq bill in the Lok Sabha. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman holds pre-budget consultations with state finance ministers, seeks cooperation of all the states and union territories to fulfill the aspirations of people. And in the ICC Cricket World Cup, hosts England to take on Sri Lanka at Leeds this afternoon. On the occasion of the 5th International Day of Yoga, mass yoga demonstration programs were held across the country and abroad. President Ram Nath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, union ministers and other personalities joined thousands of people to perform yoga at various venues. The main event was at Prabhat Tara ground in Ranchi this morning, where Prime Minister Narendra Modi led around 30,000 people to do various yogasanas. Addressing the gathering, Mr. Modi said in the last 5 years, the government has integrated yoga with health and wellness to make it a pillar of preventive health care.
The United Nations has a special place in the remarkable growth of yoga in our own lifetimes. This year marks the 5th anniversary of the International Day of Yoga. Yoga's growing popularity and its acceptance is a testimony to the myriad benefits that the practice of yoga brings.
We apologize for that wrong bite. The Prime Minister said yoga is discipline and dedication and it has to be obeyed throughout life. He stressed on the need to take modern yoga to the rural and tribal land. He said yoga can help the poor get rid of disease and poverty.
आधुनिक योग की यात्रा शहरों से गांवों की तरफ, जंगलों की तरफ, दूर सुदूर आखिरी इंसान तक ले जानी है। गरीब और आदिवासी के घर तक योग को पहुंचाना है। योग को गरीब और आदिवासी के जीवन का भी अभिन्न हिस्सा बनाना है, क्योंकि ये गरीब ही है जो बीमारी की वजह से सबसे ज्यादा कष्ट पाता है।
Mr. Modi said yoga provides a perfect blend of knowledge, work and devotion. He also stressed on research related to yoga. Minister for Ayush, Shripad Naik, in his address said the government is committed to spread the benefits of yoga for health and wellness. Mr. Naik said his ministry has created a yoga certification board which will certify yoga trainers and training schools. Governor of Jharkhand, Draupadi Murmu, Chief Minister of Jharkhand, Raghubar Das, were present on the occasion. Various yoga performing programs were organized in the national capital. President Ram Nath Kovind participated in the event at Rashtrapati Bhavan. Speaking on the occasion, he said yoga is India's gift to humanity and it holds the key to healthy living and to a fine balance between mind and body.
यदि डॉक्टर कभी कहता है कि वे आप दवा के साथ साथ मॉर्निंग वॉक और इवनिंग वॉक जरूर करें और वो डॉक्टर यदि सजेस्ट करता है तो हम प्रारंभ कर देते हैं और उसका परिणाम भी हमें सुखद मिलता है। ये जो मॉर्निंग वॉक, इवनिंग वॉक या फिजिकल एक्सरसाइज, योगा भी एक उसी का एक्सटेंशन है।
Vice President M. Venkaiah Naidu participated in the Yoga Day celebrations organized by Brahma Kumaris at Red Fort. Mr. Naidu said yoga is now widely recognized as a means to achieve and maintain physical fitness and health.
We need to propagate, preserve, promote this holistic practice by making it part of the school curriculum. I recommend to the governments at the state and the center and also to the private institutions to make yoga, physical fitness and mental equilibrium, but also which inculcates discipline, yoga as a school curriculum.
Speaker of Lok Sabha Om Birla practiced yoga along with MPs in the Parliament House complex. The main event in the city was held at Rajpath, where Defence Minister Rajnath Singh, Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar, Delhi Lieutenant Governor Anil Baijal, Chief Minister of Goa Dr. Pramod Sawant and Chief Minister of Sikkim Prem Singh Tamang practiced yoga along with over 15,000 people. External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Shankar participated in the International Day of Yoga event with the diplomatic corps and his ministry officials at the Pravasi Bharatiya Kendra in New Delhi. Union ministers, including Dr. Harshvardhan, Ravi Shankar Prasad, Piyush Goyal, Dharmendra Pradhan, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi, Smriti Irani, Thawar Chand Gehlot and Kiran Rijiju, attended Yoga Day celebration events organized at various places in the national capital. BJP Working President J.P. Nadda led the yoga session at Deen Dayal Upadhyay Park at ITO in New Delhi. Navy Chief Admiral Karambir Singh practiced yoga at Chanakya Bagh, while soldiers of the Indian Army practiced yoga at Delhi Cant. Reports have come from several states on the Yoga Day celebrations. In Himachal Pradesh, the main function was held at the historic Ridge Maidan in Shimla today, where thousands of people gathered to perform yoga. Here is a report from our correspondent.
Governor Acharya Devrat and Chief Minister Ram Nath Kovind also performed yoga with school children, tourists and locals at Ridge Maidan in Shimla today. A 2-minute silence was also observed in memory of those 44 passengers who died in bus accident in Banjar Tehsil of Kullu district yesterday evening. People from all walks of life participated in the event, which began at 7 in the morning. A yoga demonstration by Divang children was the main attraction of the event at Ridge Maidan. Sanjeev Sundaryal, AIR News, Shimla.
In Jammu and Kashmir's Kargil town, the event was held at Special Area Games Centre of Sports Authority of India.
Despite of being raining in the harsh cold weather of Ladakh, thousands of students, NCC cadets and public district officers participated in the camp and performed yoga. The camp was conducted by famous international yoga instructor from French nationality, Miss Marlene, who came long way from Leh district to teach yoga, guide and grace the occasion. Such program was also conducted at Sai SG Center Kargil, in which the players of the center learned some yoga asanas which are beneficial for high altitude training and increasing stamina. For AIR News, this is Anadali from Kargil.
Moving over to the south, in Karnataka, a 123-year-old Shivanand Baba impressed the audience with yogasanas. A report.
The Yoga Day in Karnataka received overwhelming response from the young and the old. In the Bengaluru event, a 123-year-old Shivanand Baba impressed the audience with yogasana. In Mysuru, international yoga exponent H. Khushi was one of the main attractions in the event. A.R. Ramaswamy Anna, who has played a key role in starting several yoga kendras in Karnataka, shares his views on the significance of the Yoga Day.
International Yoga Day is not only to have a fun with the practice of asana and pranayama, what type of food you will eat, how you will behave with your family and also with the nature. This is the motive of International Yoga Day.
Sudhindra, AIR News, Bengaluru.
In Telangana, Governor E.S.L. Narasimhan led the 5th International Yoga Day celebrations across the state today. More from our correspondent.
Government and voluntary organizations held Yoga Day celebrations at almost all public places, tourism spots and stadia right from 6 a.m. onwards. Ayush Department has organized the main event at the GMC Balayogi Stadium at Gachibowli in Hyderabad, in which thousands of people, including small children and armed forces, took part. State Tourism Department has held yoga event right at the world's largest monolithic Buddha statue at the midst of Hussain Sagar Lake. The Yogam, a cultural skit, has attracted the attention of many onlookers at the Jubilee bus station in Secunderabad. Lakshmi, AIR News, Hyderabad.
In Maharashtra, the day was celebrated not only in Mumbai, but even in rural areas of the state with initiatives from the local administration. More from our correspondent.
In Nanded, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis and Yoga Guru Ramdev performed yoga in the presence of huge yoga enthusiasts, which saw its entry into the Golden Book of World Records. The officials of the Golden Book of World Records handed over the certificate to Swami Ramdev on the occasion. In Nagpur, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari performed asanas with the people at Yeshwanta Stadium. He said, yoga is a symbol of India's ancient culture, history and heritage. Yoga Day was also celebrated by Western Naval Command at decommissioned ship INS Virat. Kunal Shinde, AIR News, Mumbai.
The day was celebrated with great enthusiasm abroad as well. The day was celebrated on a grand scale in Dhaka today. Around 7,000 people participated in the program organized at the Bangabandhu Stadium by the Indian High Commission. High Commissioner Srimati Riva Ganguly Das delivered the welcome remarks.
Yoga has been embraced enthusiastically in Bangladesh, and we are also doing it outside Dhaka. It's not only concentrated in Dhaka. And every year we have this massive turnout, and this is our Indira Gandhi Cultural Center in Dhaka is regularly holding yoga classes.
UN officials and diplomats joined hundreds of others to celebrate the International Yoga Day at the UN General Assembly Hall. The event, Yoga with the Gurus, with the theme of Yoga for Climate Action, began with Prime Minister Modi's video message on Yoga Day. In his remarks, India's permanent representative to the UN, Ambassador Syed Akbaruddin, noted that it was in the General Assembly Hall that the ancient practice of yoga was transformed into an annual global observance. This is All India Radio, giving you the news. For quick news updates round the clock, follow us on Twitter at AIR News Alerts. Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad introduced the Muslim Women Protection of Rights on Marriage Bill 2019 in the Lok Sabha today. The House witnessed uproarious scenes before the introduction of the bill. As the Law Minister, Ravi Shankar Prasad stood up to introduce the bill. Opposition members objected to it. Mr. Prasad said the bill is being reintroduced in respect of the newly elected House is well within the permitted rules. Mr. Prasad said there is an increase in the instances of triple talaq cases in the country, and the bill is about justice and empowerment of women. Congress member Shashi Tharoor said his party is opposed to the bill considering the conflict of civil and criminal law, violations of Article 14 and 15 of the Constitution, lack of procedural safeguards, and targeting a particular community. N.K. Premachandran of RSP said his party is against the introduction of the bill. AIMIM MP Asaduddin Owaisi raised objections to the bill and demanded division. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman has sought the cooperation of all the states and union territories to achieve aspirations of the people. She was holding pre-budget consultations with state finance ministers in New Delhi today. The minister assured full cooperation from her side to achieve the desired goals. She said no goals can be achieved if states and the centre do not work together in cohesion. Ms. Sitharaman said the centre has the responsibility of setting the direction of economic growth. She said it is the responsibility of the states to implement it in the field. The minister has already held pre-budget consultations with economists, representatives of infrastructure, agriculture, rural development, social, financial sectors and capital markets. The union budget for the current fiscal will be presented in the Lok Sabha on the 5th of next month. The Supreme Court today refused to extend the schedule of counselling for filling up as many as 603 vacant seats in postgraduate medical and dental courses in deemed universities and private colleges. A vacation bench of Justices Deepak Gupta and Surya Kant disposed of a plea by the Education Promotion Society of India. The society is a registered group of over 1,300 educational institutions of the country seeking to extend the counselling to facilitate admission to vacant seats. India Meteorological Department IMD has informed that the southwest monsoon has reached parts of South Konkan, Goa and south central Maharashtra. The IMD stated that though it would take another 5 days to cover most of the state, conditions are becoming favourable for further advancement of monsoon. In the ICC Cricket World Cup, hosts England will take on Sri Lanka at Leeds today. The match will start at 3 p.m. And now, before we end the bulletin, the headlines once again. Mass yoga demonstration programs held across the country and abroad on the occasion of International Yoga Day. President Ram Nath Kovind, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, union ministers and other personalities joined thousands of people at various places to perform yoga. Law Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad tables the triple talaq bill in the Lok Sabha. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman holds pre-budget consultations with state finance ministers, seeks cooperation of all states and union territories to fulfill aspirations of people. And in the ICC Cricket World Cup, hosts England to take on Sri Lanka at Leeds this afternoon. And with that, we end the midday news.